Hey Taurus, welcome to your August reading. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all of your love and your support. We're going to be taking a look to see what messages need to come through for you for the second half of August. See what you need to look out for, what you can expect. If this reading is helpful or insightful, let me know by leaving a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the info is in the description box down below. So Taurus, let's see what's going on for you. The deck is ready. Like, it is ready. It does not want to shuffle anywhere. Okay. Let's see what's going on for you over these next couple of weeks. The last half of August, second half of August, what's going on for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What's going on here? We have the rabbit coming out. What's going on for Taurus? The dolphin. And the swan coming out. You got a lot of water. You got some earth. You're in your element. There's a lot of intense emotions that are coming up. You are feeling it, okay? Over these next couple of weeks, it's very, very important that you don't block yourself or get in your own way. There is this energy of overthinking. There is this energy of doubting yourself or being afraid. Like, there's something really good going on in your life, something that you've really earned, you've worked hard for, and finally things are going your way. Things are truly going your way. But then with the rabbit, you're just like, can I trust this? Is this too good to be true? Something is gonna happen. A bomb is gonna drop. Like, you're assuming worst case scenario. Okay? Like, you're having a hard time trusting this gift. There's like, the dolphin does talk about like some sort of gift or blessing that's coming in. So it's like there could be something like a reward of some sort or some sort of good news. But it's just like you don't really trust it, or you are kind of on the edge of your seat. Like if you see any red flag, if you see anything that's suspicious, you're just gone. Like you're gonna disappear. Like you are kind of like, you're not so trusting of this. You're not so trusting of something that's coming in. And this is due to like your past. This is due to previous experiences where things backfired, or, you know, situations came up that you weren't planned for, you didn't prepare for, you didn't expect. And so with the swan out here, you know, you are being asked to reflect as to why you're reacting this way, or like, where is this trigger stemming from? Okay, because there is some sort of trigger being brought up. You have something good coming in, but initially your first reaction is to not trust it. So spirit is really wanting you to reflect of, where does this stem from? Where does this fear, this worry, this doubt stem from? It's a block, right? It is a bit of a block. This could even be about a relationship for some of you. Like, you finally have met the one, or you finally have met someone who is everything that you've dreamed of and more, and you're like, okay, I can't trust this, or something's gonna happen, something bad's gonna happen. Like, you got to get out of your head. I know that's hard, but like, you're like overthinking or overanalyzing something new that's trying to start or begin or take off the ground. You're in this overthinking mode and not so trusting at the moment. And I see, like, honestly, I see throughout these next few weeks, yeah, it's about you really like digging deep. Yeah, like you're kind of showing that you're closed off, or you're hesitant to open yourself up because of like past experiences that have affected you that you haven't fully moved on from, or haven't fully like released. And so like, it's almost like you're trying to convince yourself that you don't want this, or you don't need it, or like not to get attached. Like, you're really trying to, I see with the line, you're really trying to just remain detached. And that's a pretty healthy thing. Like, you know, kind of just going with an open mind, right? If you go in with an open mind, don't be so like hung up on certain expectations, or just kind of just, yeah, like, you got something good coming in, and I think you can trust this. But spirit is kind of also saying, like, just, you know, going with an open mind right now, okay? Going with an open mind. And just, you do deserve good things, Taurus. So you're kind of just psyching yourself out. You could always, with that kind of energy, you could, you know, sabotage yourself. Dude, I can't speak today, so let's get into this. Let's see what is going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. There's like just situations in your life right now that could be overwhelming. And you're thinking a lot about the future. There's lots of like forward thinking, forward plans, getting in motion. And that could be kind of like just feeling like there's a lot on your plate. What's going on with Taurus over these next couple of weeks, second half of August? So 3 of Pentacles coming out. This is the energy of collaboration. This is teamwork. This is about progress that is being made. Some of you could be moving. Some of you going back to school, or you've gotten this new job and you're just starting to establish a routine and get into this rhythm. But this is a solid energy, okay? You're making moves. You're making growth. Your effort is paying off. Some of you do need to watch out of like, you know, exhaustion or burnout. Really prioritizing your rest and mental health. Show me clearly. Page of Swords. So there's information that could be coming in, or someone may want to work with you. Or whatever this information is that's coming in, you may need to take some time to sit on it, think about it, reflect, come up with some sort of plan. You could be dealing with a Virgo. We have Virgo energy out here with the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. But so this is like collaboration and sharing ideas and brainstorming, and you could be finding something out. Or there's an offer coming in. Wheel of Fortune. There's some sort of offer coming in. Let's see. Whoa. King of Cups. I guess I'm going to give you one more. Normally I just stick with 4. And I check the bottom, but for some reason I'm going to get you another one. Okay, thank you. Oh, shit! We got the Sun. Okay. And at the bottom we have Death, 3 of Wands, the Empress, 7 of Wands, the Devil. Okay. So this is changes that you've been expecting. It does appear that it doesn't... Okay. It's not exactly what you were expecting. Like, you had expectations that something was going to change. 3 of Wands and Death, you knew, like, some sort of change was around the corner, or that, like, you were anticipating something. And, like, you were anticipating something good, and it is good. But it's a little bit different than what you were expecting. The reason why I'm saying that is because we do have the 7 of Wands, the Devil, and the 7 of Cups. Like, there's still some illusions. There's still you do need to watch out of any trickery, okay? But even your own self, your own fears and blocks, and that even itself is like self-deception here. So that's something you do need to watch out for. But there are these toxic patterns or cycles that you may bump into, or again, it's just like not trusting. Like, there's this vibe from you, Taurus, where it's just like you're having a hard time trusting yourself, trusting people, trusting opportunities or offers that come in. You know, you're kind of having a hard time deciding or figuring out what is the truth, what is reality, what is illusion. Like, there's this like there's a cloudiness around you, within you, emotionally, or just like there's a lot that you don't know what's real. Like, you don't know who or what to trust. Justice, this moon, yeah, like you don't know what to trust. Even when it comes to messages, communication, or conversations, it's like you're questioning people's intentions. So do watch out of any trickery. Okay, your intuition, it is on point, and it will reveal to you of who and what is actually being honest or trustworthy. This might be in your workplace or where you live or social circle here. Something is being illuminated with the sun, but I like that the sun is out here. It's like it's bringing more of like an optimistic viewpoint. So there's some changes taking place in your relationships and how you feel about these situations or about these people. There is some sort of change when it comes to your emotions, but it's a positive change. It's a positive shift. All right. So again, starting off with that rabbit, you're like overthinking, you're overanalyzing, you're having a hard time trusting or believing. And then with some sort of information that comes in or realization or conversation, we'll clarify that. It brings this shift, this positive shift. And it wasn't what you were expecting. Honestly, you were expecting this. You were expecting that it was just some game or some trickery or some bullshit. You're expecting some more crap, right? Because you've been dealing with a lot of that lately. And so you're like assuming the worst, but actually it's a lot better than what you thought. And this seems like it's the end of a tough cycle that you've been going through. Finally, we also have Libra energy out here. Could be dealing with a Libra. We also have Capricorn, Scorpio. You got some Venus energy out here. So yeah, there's some sort of shift or change taking place. That you were anticipating this change, but you were anticipating the worst, but it's actually the opposite. So we'll clarify this, okay? First of all, let's see what this Page of Swords is about. By the Page of Swords, you're seeing things differently, or you're just the way that you're thinking. Like you've unlocked some sort of information that you're now like, oh, okay, light bulb goes off. Tell me the Page of Swords for Taurus. Cool. So there's like this new start. There's this new beginning. Page of Pentacles is also at the bottom. So this might be, again, related to work or some sort of project or goal. This is more to do with like, oh, I see it growing fast, like really, really quickly. King of Wands and the Eight of Wands. And this might be, for some, this could be a relationship that, okay, if you're like dating, or if you're on like dating apps, or you're like texting somebody, I see that there's like movement. Someone could be traveling to see you. You could be traveling to see someone. Sometimes the Eight of Wands talks about travel. Some of you could be traveling for work, or you have an opportunity coming up that gets you out of your house, or gets you out of like, you know, your home, your city, or your state. Like some of you have an opportunity to like go travel or go on some sort of adventure. See new things, talk to new people, just like really open your mind and open your world. That might be something that's out of your comfort zone, but it would bring positive change. Can we get some more on this Page of Swords? Okay, look at here. Ten of Swords and the Justice card. So for those that have gone through or in the process of like getting over some sort of ending or some sort of loss, I do see that there's some sort of karmatic justice. You might even be finding that out. Some of you, you're getting news that like someone who did you dirty, it's like they're getting the karma that they deserve, or like what goes around comes around. I see that there's some sort of like, if you're dealing with legal matters or anything to do with like the court, or just, this is specific, this is a side message, won't be for everybody, of course, but I do see that there's a positive outcome, or like there's a win-win, or like justice is being served after suffering, after some sort of suffering or some sort of loss or something that didn't go your way. There's some sort of reward, or there's some sort of like good news coming your way. And it's leading to some sort of new beginning. Yeah, you didn't expect, again, like there's this energy of like you not expecting this outcome, or like you assuming the worst of the worst. Some of you are dealing with like family issues or drama, fighting, arguing. And I see some of you could be like isolating yourselves, or just like removing yourself from these situations or these people. You're kind of bummed out about it. But there's some sort of justice, or there's like this... For some, there could be... Some of you may have an apology coming in. Can we get a little bit more? This Page of Swords. What's this news? Thank you. Ten of Wands and the Three of Swords. So yeah, for some, if there's an ending that you went through, because I'm getting heavy ending energy. If there's an ending that you recently have gone through, or even in the next couple of weeks, if you deal with some sort of loss... There's some heaviness, there's some hurt, there's some pain, but I feel like there may be a conversation that is very like eye-opening. Oh my god, here's another page. Lots of pages coming through. So again, messengers, information, news, conversations, new ideas, new seeds that are being planted. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. Again, there's that overthinking, overanalyzing the next step, you're really trying to like prepare this next move or the action that you're trying to take. But you're overthinking or overanalyzing something, or you're like being a perfectionist here. Watch out for that. There's no such thing as perfect. But yeah, so there's like a new beginning after a harsh, painful ending, and the tides are turning in your favor. Let's take a look into that Wheel of Fortune. How is this turning in your favor? We're going to take a look into that. Talk about the Wheel of Fortune for Taurus. feel like your life is just feeling lighter, more positive, more free. Thank you. Wheel of Fortune, the moon. This might be near the full moon in Pisces. This is Pisces energy. We have a full moon in Pisces on the 31st of August. So you might start to experience this shift or this big change or this new opportunity near the end of the month, if not already. Oh my God. And then we have death coming right on out. Double confirmation. So you can expect this to happen in the next couple of weeks. Wheel of Fortune. Like, you intuitively can sense it changes around the corner, something big is coming. But that anticipation is what makes you feel nervous. Ace of Swords, but you won't feel that way much longer. If you're feeling nervous about this, I see, wow, nice. 9 of Pentacles, 2 Cups, 9 of Cups. Some of you have a relationship coming in. If you've been single for a while, you've been kind of keeping to yourself. 9 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. You've been keeping to yourself. You may not be single for much longer, especially if this is like a, oh, damn. If you've had like this desire to like get booed up or to get with somebody or to find your soulmate or call in your soulmate, some of you that straight up was happening is like, you know, rejection, redirection type shit. Or if it wasn't for this loss or ending that you went through or this shakeup, it wouldn't have brought you to this person you're actually meant to be with. So if that's for some of you have a wish fulfillment coming in regards to a relationship that's very fulfilling and very nurturing and very healing and just makes you feel safe, heard, secure, comfortable with vulnerability. Like, it's beautiful. Again, even just like changes in your mindset and changes in your belief patterns and how you speak to yourself, how others speak to you. Like, you're you're demanding more respect. And you demand also the truth here. I see you speaking the truth. I see you having very heart-to-heart conversations with the people around you who are going to change your life, or you're going to change their life. Let's see why death is out here. What's changing or what's coming to an end for Taurus? What can Taurus expect? Why is death out here? This is something that you've been waiting for, or you've been like anticipating, like, when is this coming, or when is this shift, when is this person, when is this thing finally gonna happen? I feel like it's near the end of the month, or by, again, around the full moon in Pisces. How about death for Taurus? What is changing, or what's coming to an end? Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. How about death for, I was just going to say, I almost said Pisces. Some of you have Piscean placements or dealing with a Pisces, or again, it's that Piscean energy that is at the end of the month. Queen of Cups, water, energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. 8 of Swords. And talk about death for Taurus. Thank you. The 4 of Swords. Yeah, so let me just ease your mind. Let me just ease your thoughts, your overthinking, your stress. Everything's working out for you, Taurus, okay? So, right, initially, your initial reaction to whatever this ending, whatever this loss, whatever this thing that didn't work out, or to you, it didn't work out, and it's like, damn, like, that sucks, right? And you're having a hard time understanding what was the reason, why did this happen? You know, it just, you were looking at it from one angle, one perspective. Right? Overthinking, and like, you just feel stuck. Like, you just feel whacked up into a corner. You don't know what to do. You feel like, you know, these changes, it's beyond your control, and you're kind of just needing to surrender, and your faith is definitely being tested. And again, more Pisces energy with the High Priestess. Something about the full moon in Pisces is going to like reveal something to you, or there's going to be like, you're going to have a decision to make around then. It's about your path. It's about where you're trying to go towards, who's coming with you. There's a lot that you need to go inwards about and think and reflect, and like there's a lot from your higher self trying to tell you or guide you, but you're having a hard time hearing your intuition. 8 of Swords to the Queen of Cups, having a very difficult time hearing your intuition because your mind chatter is just so loud. It's literally the rabbit, right? You can't seem to quieten your mind. You're needing some space. Honestly, Taurus, over these next couple of weeks, as we're going through these shifts, as we're going through these changes, you're going to need to take some time out to disconnect from the world, disconnect from everybody, shut your phone off, go touch some grass, go get some fresh air, and like just ground yourself, root yourself, take a fat nap, and maybe meditate more. That's something, and that's kind of the swan. It's like there's a lot that you need to reflect and like look at and analyze. There's something that you're not seeing clearly at the moment, but give it time to kind of simmer or settle. Right now, like the water is just kind of cloudy, right? Think about like cloudy water. It's just like give it time for like the dirt and the dust and all that shit to just kind of sink to the bottom, and it's going to become more clear, and then you'll be able to hear your intuition, because the Queen of Cups, she's hella intuitive. She knows, she's got this deep inner knowing, this deep inner wisdom, and you're needing to connect with that, okay? There's something that your intuition's trying to tell you that you need to listen to, but you're having a hard time accessing that because you're overthinking and you're like jumping to conclusions and like getting ahead of yourself, and really you need to just come down to the present, ground yourself, because yes, there's some changes that you've anticipated or you were expecting, or you kind of had a feeling it was going to happen, but it's not in the way that you expect. It's actually, well, let me look into the sun. Let me see what the sun is about. But this is for your highest good. With the Empress, this is for your highest good, and this is clearing a bunch of space so that you can flourish and you can grow and you can blossom and live your best life. Seriously. The sun for Taurus. The sun. Thank you. 9 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles. This is about you getting your balance back. This is also about how you've been like, you know, maybe taking care of others and putting other people first instead of yourself. It's like you're needing to put yourself as the number one priority here. But yeah, I see you kind of going back and forth between some sort of decision or options or, you know, crossroads. And you need to really take that. Again, I'm repeating myself. That's when you know that's a strong ass message coming through. You're needing to take time out for yourself from the freaking world and people and everybody's opinions. Like you're needing to really like go somewhere, just you, yourself, your thoughts, and reconnect. You need to reconnect with yourself. Okay, this is also about you finding happiness from within, and just your path and these choices that you have to make. It's going to become way more clear once you kind of take a step back and like block out the world for a moment, okay? For a freaking moment. That's what you're needing here. Some of you need to prioritize your health and wellness, or you need to make some changes or adjustments to your lifestyle or your habits. Some of you have been drinking too much. You've been drinking too much, having way too much, partying too much, getting lit, right? And then you're recognizing like how is that holding you back, or how is that you know, kind of delaying your growth in a way, or preventing you from, yeah, because it's showing Hierophant reverse. Some of you haven't been committed to your goals, and that's what's blocking your success, or that's what's blocking you from getting to the next level. Because you've been giving your energy, your time, your money to the wrong people or situations, or you've been settling, or you need to make some sacrifices in order for you to really reach this higher level. There's a few things that you may need to adjust or release or let go or like surrender to. There's like a lot. There's a lot of moving pieces for you, Taurus. Hold on. Let me get you. Oh my God, I can't even get it. There we go. Let me get you some advice. We got to wrap this up. All right. But is there any advice, any final thoughts, final messages for Taurus? What's going on for Taurus, or any final thoughts or advice? We have Starseed. What lights you up? So your advice for the rest of this month is for you to go after the things that actually inspire you and light you up, things that you are passionate about, things that you find joy and fulfillment in. That's something that you need to pursue, and that's something that you need to prioritize and make more of a focus in your life. Some of you are going to need to implement more structure, more routine. We got Saturn in this card, right? That good old Saturn, which is it's tough lessons that you could be learning right now. We have Inner Temple, devotion, tune in to the portal of your heart. So again, that's me, what I was saying earlier, how you're needing to meditate more, like quiet your mind or disconnect from the world, or really just reconnect with your intuition and like quieting all that mind chatter. This is that energy. It's like you got to tune into that inner world, your inner guidance, the inner compass that you have. It's just like, it's hard to access that right now. So you need to quieten everything and just Go inwards, seriously. Mirror who or what is triggering you, and then awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. There could be something or someone or the circumstances that are occurring over these next few weeks or over, you know, the last little while throughout August has been triggering you. Kind of that same energy with the swan. It's like there's something that you're needing to reflect, or there's some sort of pattern or cycle that's like deeply rooted within you that's making you react or behave or assume or jump to conclusions, or like, you know, thinking the worst case scenario. It's like, why? Where does this come from? Who is this? Like, what is triggering you? And it's coming up for a reason, right? If you're still reacting or feeling these ways, these emotions, it's because there's still some healing, or there's still some releasing or clearing out that is necessary for you to just to acknowledge it, release it, let it go, feel it, do what you got to do, so that you're able to transition to this higher level. Again, I feel like I've been repeating myself this entire reading. The messages are just overlapping. You're also needing to focus on mothering and nurturing yourself, okay? And then you need to trust your path. If you knew you were supported, I can't speak today. It's crazy. If you knew you were supported, what would you do? What would you do? What lights you up? What fulfills you? What do you find joy in? What brings you happiness? Making that more of the focus, and stop overthinking or doubting yourself or blocking yourself from your blessings, okay? So hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully this was helpful and insightful. Let me know if it was. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will talk to you in the next one, Taurus. Bye!